Hi, beautiful souls. I'm sharing a short video today about your unique light. Do not hold it back. Never shrink to fit in with those that are around you. Never dim your light because somebody else finds it hard to cope with being around somebody so bright. I know that many of us have dimmed our light at different times in our lives. When I was a child, my mother said she could leave me for hours on end and I would sit there happily in one spot talking to myself, or just smiling and giggling joyfully, happily, just being. I assume she was observing all of this, of course, not just leaving her a small child to get on with it. But this was an interesting thing that she shared with me when she told me this, because I immediately felt what a lovely, charming little child to be able to be so content, not to need anything, not to want for anything, just to be able to be happily, shining light. And of course, as I grew up, things were quite different because my nursery friends, if you can call them that, and little friends later on, they were all very different to me, very different. I was literally like a little alien. And so I shrunk to fit. I dimmed myself to fit. And I kept dimming myself to fit throughout the years because I was always so much brighter than so many others. And it's not because I was better than them. It was because I just radiated that love. Because I recognized myself as source from an early age. I revealed myself as source from an early age. And then I hid myself. I cloaked myself in a dark layers, smoking, drinking, and all of those things. As you grow up, they all dim your light. Eating meat dims your light. There are so many distortions in this world that will dim your light. But the number one thing that will dim your light is your own self getting in the way of yourself, stopping yourself, expressing yourself truthfully, honestly, authentically, as a sovereign being. When we are learning and gaining confidence, we look to spiritual teachers or any form of teacher for inspiration, to be motivated to learn something new or to develop and grow. And sometimes we might emulate them, we might copy their words and their sentences, we might wish to be more like them. Some people even wish to be more like celebrities. Goodness me, they've got a bit of work to do, no judgment. Trying to copy somebody else will only come back and give you bumps unless you recognize it for what it is, which is a learning curve, a way for you to gather momentum and confidence on your path. When you see it like that, it's a very different story. And then once you gather that momentum and you garner that inspiration, you feel that confidence, embody that confidence, then you're able to go out there and go, you know what? I have the confidence to be truly me and to share my light, to be fully authentic and sovereign and embody all of the light that I am as the fractal of the divine, because all fractals of the divine are worthy and needed here on this earth. It's not by chance that you're here. You're here for a reason. You're here to share your light. You are a beautiful light. You are a radiant light. But you do have to allow that light to be shone and seen, and realize it, realize it, realize the light that you are. So I invite you now to consider how you might allow yourself to shine more brightly. If there's anything where you're still carrying those copying mechanisms as crutches from teachers, maybe teachers that you've learnt from years ago, more recent teachers. I know sometimes I will use some of the words that Sandra Walter uses, and sometimes that's because I can't think of anything else, any other way of saying it, but I'm aware of it. But I do my best to stand in my own light and share as the person that I am. How might I say this? How might I go about doing that? How am I feeling? What do I feel about this? Just really about being you, sharing your light, not needing to ask somebody else, or how would you navigate this situation? Well, everybody navigates their lives in different ways. But if you don't have the strength of character to go within, find out the truth for yourself, then you will hit more bumps along the way, because you're not here to be somebody else. You're here to be you. You're here to be fully you. And to embrace that, and to be joyful and thankful for that. Hooray, I am this light. Hooray. Rejoice, rejoice. Celebrate your lives, dear friends. Celebrate everything that you are. Life is sweet, and life is sweeter still when you're being truthful about who you are. I wish you joy on your path. Like, subscribe and share, oops, falling over, and comment if you feel called to do so. Thank you. My name's ZsaZsa.